Welcome to the Occult Rejects. This episode, we got a couple of us here. We got a special guest joining us tonight. Very excited. We got Julia joining us to talk about Gremlins. But before we get to everybody else, before we get to Julia, let's introduce the other people. We got my boy Headless Giant. What is going on, sir? How are you?
How you doing? If you want to check me out, you can go over to YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter. Headless Giant podcast. Look that up. And also, if you have any sort of occult, sort of mysterious / strange dream stories, send them to my email, and we'll put those out on Thursday. headlessgiantpodcast@gmail.com, and that'll about do it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you making it. And my man Jules, how are you, sir? What is going on?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, I'm Jules, host of the Gray Pill Podcast, the Mississippi Mystic. You know who I am. That haven't done an Occult Rejects here in a couple weeks, I think. So it's good to be back, especially around the holidays, and it's good to see Doc here, as well as Julia and you two gentlemen, Headless and Nick. So happy Yule, happy solstice, Merry Christmas, and I'm looking forward to tonight.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, my man. And we got Doc Brown in the house. What is going on, sir? How are you? Thank you very much for making it with us tonight.
No, man, thank you for inviting me, man. It's just most of the time with work and everything else, I can't make these things. But now I have no excuse, guys. I'm officially full-time now. So I'll have a lot more time to hang out with you guys. But Prometheus Lens podcast, anywhere you can consume content, you can find me there. And look forward to hanging out and discussing some stuff with you tonight. Let's get weird and green.
Hell yeah. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, sir. And we got Julia, the Cosmic Peach. What is going on? How are you?
What's up? Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Because it's one of my favorite Christmas movies. And it is a Christmas movie, not Halloween. Okay. The whole fucking first beginning of the shit is Christmas music and Christmas trees, and it's definitely a Christmas movie. I know some people are like, oh, that's not a Christmas movie, like Die Hard. They put it in like the Die Hard category.
Yes,
but it definitely is a Christmas movie. But I'm excited about tonight. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Yeah, I would say I remember that even growing up, that was like synonymous with Christmas. Yeah, for sure. I remember like it was even like there was parts I remember all the snow in the the fake town and everything. Sure.
Yeah, and what's her nuts? Phoebe Cates, her dad died playing Santa Claus, remember? And she tells like this horrific story about him getting stuck in the chimney and his fucking corpse got stuck in there and was just like, they were like, what's that smell?
Right?
Did somebody leave eggs out? No,
Yo,
it's just
wait,
dad
the dad tried to go down their chimney?
Yeah, he tried to go down the chimney like Santa and he got stuck in there. And literally the only reason that they figured that out is because his corpse started stinking in the chimney and they were like, oh, somebody better go look at that. Yeah, oh, it's dad. Hello. Dead in the chimney.
Now, wasn't that town set up like it was the identical one for Back to the Future? Was that right?
It does look like that. Yeah, it does. It's almost identical to the downtown in Back to the Future.
And I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That'd be interesting.
Well, there are plenty of conspiracies with Back to the Future, but this one in particular I thought was interesting because there's one character. He is kind of like the town crazy guy. And he's always talking about how they're listening to us and there's gremlins, quote unquote, in all of like the technology. Do you remember that, Nick?
Yeah, I remember. I think I remember that guy. Yeah. He ends up getting.
And he drives like a tractor around town.
Yeah. I was gonna say he had a truck or some shit. I remember that.
Yeah.
The conspiracy theory.
He's a conspiracy theory guy, and they're always like making fun of him and saying like, oh, it's Roger or whatever the fuck his name is. But he talks about how they're always listening to us and they put like bugs in our houses and our TVs and our phones. And the reason he drives a tractor is because he can't trust like foreign made vehicles and literally he's the conspiracy theory guy in the movie. And spoiler alert, in case you haven't watched the Gremlins before, which if you haven't, fuck you. Like, who hasn't watched the Gremlins? But he dies. And but I just thought, we could talk a little bit about it. If you want, Nick, we could go around and just say when we first watched it or whatever. I was a little kid and it was nostalgic for me.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. When did it actually come out? Do you remember the exact year?
Let me pull it up really quick.
Like,
In the
what was it,
80s.
like 88,
I was,
88 or something like that.
Since 84.
Yeah, I've always kind of grouped it in with movies like Back to the Future, The Goonies, and just so everyone knows, this is the closest we could get to a Phrygian hat right now. But we will be working on models of those for the Gray Pill store. So
I love it.
Good luck.
never mind. I was about to start grifting stickers again.
That guy, he was driving that tractor
too early
because
in
he
the
had
show.
4 DUIs.
No.
Oh.
No, I
was the
can see
town
him
Otis.
say that in the show. It'd be kind of funny.
They said that in the movie he had 40 DUIs.
No, I was just, being catty.
Oh,
He didn't need a
I was
license to
gonna
drive a
say-
tractor.
they do. He drove the tractor to the bar and they wouldn't let him leave in it because he was drunk as a skunk.
Yes.
And I thought maybe that was really part of the movie that he had 4 DUIs.
Oh, didn't they get him with his own tractor too?
Yeah, yeah. They came through the dining room window through the house and literally ran him over.
Well, it
Doc,
says
when
that
did you see it?
Oh, I seen it when I was just a little kid, man. But and that's it's probably been 20 years or more since I seen it. But I remember bits and pieces of it, and where I was a kid, just seeing those little dudes, freaked me out. But when they're furry, you're like, oh man, those are cute. I want one. And then they
Me
get
too.
wet, man.
Mm-hmm.
But remember all the little warts. There's two things that stood out to me in that movie was, I can't remember if it was his gremlin or if it was another one, but one of them got wet and just all these little boils and bubbles started popping up all over their back like eggs. And all these eggs just kept bursting like pimples and goo going everywhere. And that, and then I talked about pre-roll. I don't remember if that was the first one or second one, but where they're in that big corporate building and they go all the way to the top level, and there's the female gremlin with the bustier and push-up bra and lipstick. And Peach brought to my attention, said, no, that was a male gremlin. It was just would you call it a tremlin?
A trans gremlin. Yeah. It was a tranny grim.
A Trunlin.
or as we call them in reality, gremlins.
What about you, Headless?
Yeah. There you go.
When's
What's
the first time you saw it?
I saw it.
Go.
It had to be back in the 80s. It always sort of stuck out to me as kind of like one of these big marketing movies. So they had all these spin-offs, all this really interesting merch about it and stuff like that. And it had a really iconic feel with the whole water after midnight or feeding them after midnight thing. And, that sort of stuck around in the popular consciousness for a long time. It was also produced by Steven Spielberg. So he was kind of in the background.
That's what I'm saying. It's a Spielberg. And he put little weird things in there. The guy who did the soundtrack, his name is Joe Dante. He also did the soundtrack for The Burbs. And there's a lot of weird stuff in The Burbs. I don't know if you guys have seen it recently with Tom Hanks. But yeah, he's a weird guy. Spielberg is obviously a weird guy. But my thing is it's on Hulu right now. You can watch it for free, anybody who has Hulu. But I forgot how actually creepy it was until I just watched it back. It's it's like Krampus or something. It's like a legitimate Christmas horror movie, especially after they get wet and the mom goes upstairs and they've already hatched out of their eggs or whatever, and they're hunting her throughout the house, and there's this weird creepy music. I was like, I can't believe I used to just watch this as a kid, like no big. This is creepy. Like this is actually like. And then they go to the YMCA and they all jump in the pool. And they make that weird noise like, and it's actually like legit fucking creepy as fuck. But my question to you guys is, do you feel like he snuck like some little weird stuff in there? Like, mind you, this is 1980, before like all the conspiracy stuff and like everything we know about right now. Do you feel like the story and like I guess the premise of the movie, like, do you feel like he snuck some stuff in there?
Well, yeah, I mean, so you first see these little guys at when he goes to this shop, right? This shop, and there's this magical like Japanese
it
sage
China?
that's working there, right? And you know, he
It's
makes this
China.
deal. He
Some shit like that.
Like Chinatown.
yeah. And he makes this bargain, right? And the guy tells him, so he kind of tells him that there's these rules to these kind of creatures, you know, don't feed them past a certain time and make sure that they don't get wet and all this stuff. So already he's presenting him with this supernatural creature, right? That you know, who knows how ancient it is. And there's all these rules and kind of guidelines to it. These like magical, you could even call it like, you know, when I was younger, it really reminded me now kind of still reminds me of an elf or like a leprechaun.
Me too.
And if you look into the lore of the elves and the dwarves, there's light elves and there's dark elves and light. So like there's different forms of. So basically what I'm saying is these gremlins could be like an elemental what is it? An astral elemental that attached on to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, it's this magical creature. Headless can maybe explain it a little better than me.
Well, if I was going to classify it as some kind of a cryptid, I would definitely be going for more of like you know, kind of a definitely like an ancestral spirit. It's got that feel to it. Like there was some sort of a linkage back to the place that it was from. So Chinese at least, and some kind of a feeling in that regards. But I don't know. I'd have to actually see like is this seems like a homunculus type, right? Because it's
that's what I was going to say.
person.
I didn't want to say it, but like
Yeah.
homunculus, you know, this creation
Like if a
with these rules
hamster
to it.
and a cat fucked, you'd get a mugwai, which is what Gizmo was, right? Because there's Gremlins and then there's the mugwai, which is what they start off as when they're all furry and cute and their big little googly eyes. But let's just take this and like unpack it for a second. Maybe it was just bad acting, but this guy's like, oh, I needed a last minute Christmas gift for my son, and I went to Chinatown, and this weird little Chinese kid told me to go underground, down an alleyway, through a pathway, down underground into this shop with a bunch of like incense burning and a weird Chinese guy with one eye. And he told me about this cat hamster thing that could sing, couldn't get wet, could talk, shouldn't eat after midnight. And what was the last rule? Food, sunlight, and
can't get wet.
Can't get wet. Yeah. So, like, no questions for the Chinese guy. Like, no questions. If you went into Chinatown and you saw this fucking thing in a cage, singing, talking, looking around, looking like a half cat, half hamster, you've got no questions. You're just like, name your price. I need a gift for my kid for Christmas. This cat hamster that's singing and talking. Like what's going on here? He was like, oh, that's really cool. This half cat, half hamster thing that sings and talks. But hey, would you like to buy this bathroom buddy? And then he like tries to sell him this toothbrush thing. Like, what's good? Like, that's like your main concern after you just saw that creature.
Yeah, something that
I,
it doesn't exist.
I would be
Oh, wow.
FaceTiming people if somebody pulled that out. I'd be like, look at this. Look at this thing. It sings and talks. And he was like, with a Mugwai comes much responsibility. I can't sell it at any price. And the little Chinese kid is like, oh, fuck him. We need the extra money. Sold it to him for like $200 or whatever. And he just takes it home. Just takes it home. No questions asked. Don't get it wet. Don't feed it after midnight. And don't get it in bright lights. This thing could be like a caged monkey that when you let it out, it rips your face off. No questions. Unidentified creature. Somebody needs to call National Geographic on this thing. No questions asked. He puts it in the car and he takes it home to his family. I just think it's weird. Like,
That's a better structure. Right? Better
Straight
introduction.
home from the wet
concept
market.
is weird.
Straight home from the wet market. Don't make any
Yo,
sense.
right? That's funny. I mean, one thing I do find, well, I mean, I guess, looking at the movie now too. I mean, the whole idea of the Gremlins. I mean, that was already like he already took that from Twilight Zone. But the one thing I do find like interesting, even with that, like in the movie, it was kind of like a plane failure. Like there was mechanical failure going on the plane. Now I know not all of it always is like that, but in the movie, you always do see them also like toying around with electronic devices, the TV, the fucking toaster, lights.
And the dad
Very,
is always
like,
making.
things and always fucking shit up. So I even
Mhm.
kind of see almost like that gremlin now crossing over into that movie. It's still causing
Yeah.
problems with appliances and just breaking shit for no reason.
Especially with like the dad's weird inventions. He's like, oh, I made a juice maker that sprays fucking pulp all over the kitchen. Or like he has like something that's supposed to be a can opener, maybe. I don't know, but he's just got all these inventions that don't work. And he brings the weird thing to
Inspector
me.
Gadget.
Yeah,
Honey,
literally.
I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How that dad
Yeah.
made all those weird gadgets.
He brings this thing to his house, wraps it up like with wrapping paper because it don't need a breathe or anything, I guess. Gives it to his kid and he's like, oh, is it a puppy? No, it's an unidentified creature I got from a blind Chinese man in an underground cave in Chinatown. Like, no questions asked. Like, that's just supposed to be normal. And he opens it up and he's like, yeah, it's a Mugwai. And then he tries to call it the Peltzer pet. Like he wants to make more of them and like market them and like sell them to people.
Wow.
It was weird to me because again, what the like if somebody brought that home to you, would you just be like, yeah, let's just start trying to breed them, just like sell them to people as Christmas gifts? And nobody's calling National Geographic on this thing. It
Well,
literally talks and sings and can play the piano.
I'm almost positive the name too goes back to like, oh man,
The Mogwai will look.
Some Asian
Look,
language
so
that means evil spirit, demon. or
These
devil.
are the spirits right here. And if you notice, you see serpents, you see crescent moons and horns. Horns in the shape of crescent moons. But, so you see a lot of symbolism here already. I mean, that doesn't really look like what they look like in the movie. I'd like to see a movie with these guys. This looks more like the Teenage Mutant Ninja. Who are the two guys from that one movie?
Oh
Bebop,
god,
Rocksteady?
Bebop and
You know who
Rocksteady.
I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it right there, right?
yeah.
No, but yo, Mogwai is Cantonese for demon or spirit or monster.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
that's just one depiction of them.
oh my god, it's a spirit.
Of course it is. All these things are spirits that physically manifest. And that's what I was saying. So when I was a kid and I saw this movie, like it didn't really scare me, but it just reminded me of like, like I said, like just this little creature, like a little elf or something. But I think I saw it a few years ago with my son. I kind of got, picked up on these magical little undertones here and there that I should have done more research on the ancient Chinese aspect of it. But bringing up the Mogwai being, I think that's how you say it, right? Being ancestral spirits. That goes along with what Headless was saying.
Yeah. Do you remember the
these things
movie?
remind them of.
The movie, the Chinese movie it was the Disney movie about the Chinese girl. What was that? Mulan, right? Where she's in the temple and there's all these sort of deities on the wall that's associated with their family lineage. That's sort of the same idea here. He's got it with him, so he's keeping it fed, and then it's giving the family line good luck because they're like immortal beings. And just as long as he goes by the rules, they keep getting good luck from it. So
right,
that kind of
and it's
so
also
it's like an ancestral spirit.
Yeah.
If it's immortal and he's got to keep it with him.
But with the water, you see a little bit of alchemy there. Like he goes through this alchemical transformation. Also, there's an elemental aspect to it as well. That's why I had brought up, are these some kind of like elemental spirit that had manifested or conjured into something.
Yeah,
long
feng shui
ago.
is all about the 4 elements. So
It's
how to
like
those
reverse
elemental
alchemy
spirits.
too. In alchemy, you take something black and put it through the process and whiten it and purify it. But here you had something white and purified that you had turned black.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah, all the little mugwais that like popped off a gizmo were evil from Jump Street. They were like messing with the clocks in the house so they could get fed after midnight. They had like a whole agenda so they could transform.
Right.
And they were all evil, the ones that, and maybe I took it as this is what they were implying, but he takes one to school with him in a box and gives it to his teacher. And I'm pretty sure that one killed the black guy, the professor guy. I'm pretty sure it murdered him.
Was he the first one to die?
I think
That's usually how it works.
I think he was the first one to die, and because he had it in a cage and it ate like a turkey sandwich or something, and when he came back into the school, it was like up in the ceiling and like jumped down on him and decapitated him or something. But it's just like it's one of the weirdest, and of course it's Spielberg, but I think the fact that Corey Feldman is in this movie is a little bit telling because he, of course, has a lot to say, but he was so young. The Gremlins was one of his very first movies, and I actually watched his new documentary last night. It's called Corey Feldman versus the World. You can get it on YouTube. It's like an hour and 40 minutes long. He's a money grubbing, grifting, bedazzled, crotchless panty wearing, like
And his
Ed
band
Hardy.
is
Oh, stop,
Yeah.
Doc. Don't gas him up.
He's got a lot of problems, but he does talk a lot about like the age he was when he did the Gremlins and like people messing with him and molesting him. And this was a Spielberg, and he was in the Goonies, which was also a Spielberg, but I can only imagine like what was going on. Like, I don't know, the guy, the main kid in the Gremlins never really did anything after that. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I ever saw him in too. So I don't know, just it's all weirdness.
And one thing I was thinking about as you guys were talking, like I said, it was many years since I've seen it, but as you guys are talking, I'm getting, some flashbacks and stuff. But one thing that stood out to me, and tell me if I'm reaching a little bit, guys, because I'm kind of new to the esoteric kind of stuff, but it's almost like a duality with them.
Yes.
You have this, good, wise sage. And then on the other hand, you have the evil trickster spirit. Like you said, they were changing the times on the clock, messing with all the electronics. And so it's kind of like this trickster element to it. And you have the whole ayahuasca trips and stuff. And they talk about these mechanical trickster elves. Could this,
There you go.
Maybe somebody took some bad mushrooms or something back then and seen these little guys, and maybe that was the inspiration.
So I said they
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
reminded me of some dark elves or something.
Yeah, totally agree, Doug.
Yeah, because they string the dog up outside and try to kill it. They just do like all kinds of weird stuff. But I do have two references, and I know it's been a while since you guys watched this, but anybody in the comments who has watched it recently will get this. But I've always talked about how I think The Wizard of Oz was probably one of the first MK Ultra movies ever made. I talk about how the colors, the storyline, the disassociation, she's leaving and going to this magical place, and it's kind of like before Alice in Wonderland, there was Wizard of Oz for kids to watch. And it's along those same lines of like disassociation, hallucinogenic, weird stuff. And the beginning of the Gremlins is kind of telling the story of Dorothy and the mean lady that lived down the street that wanted to murder her dog. Do you remember that? So in Gremlins, the mean lady, um the kid's dog knocked over her snowman or something. Her name's Mrs. Deagle, and she goes and she finds the dog and says she wants to give it a slow, painful death, and she's gonna get it, and she's gonna like torture the dog and stuff like that. And she's always coming after the little boy and his dog. And she
Your little
literally
dog, too.
looks. Yeah, she literally says something like that. And she looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. If you pull up Wicked Witch of the West and Mrs. Deagle, they both have like that long, pointy, weird nose. And I just thought it was odd that he would have started the movie with almost like, because that's how the Wizard of Oz starts. Because she's like, I'll get your little dog. And then she turns into the Wicked Witch of the West after she goes to Oz. And that's exactly how the Gremlin starts out, is this mean pointy nosed lady coming after his dog, saying she's going to torture it and give it a slow death, and she's coming after it and blah blah blah. And then later on in the movie, there is a scene where the Gremlins like take over a movie theater, and the movie they're watching is Snow White, and it's about the dwarves or the elves or whatever the fuck they are, those little
The
tiny
dwarves.
guys.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Snow
And
White's an
so
alchemist.
yes, I just feel like he put little weird stuff, like a little Wizard of Oz reference and a little bit of like alchemy reference and a little bit of Disney reference with the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And then it's like Doc said, there's a trans Grim in there, and there's a weird conspiracy guy that keeps saying like the government's bugged his house. And I don't know, there's just like so much to unpack with this movie. But
Well,
I'll
yeah.
let you guys go.
Well,
In the narrative arc, you've got the idea of leaving home and going into the call to adventure, right? So that's sort of like a departure. And then once this thing shows up, it's like they're in a different world because the rules that they used to have didn't work anymore. So in essence, it's kind of a same thing. Like everything's been shifted to a different plane of existence, kind of like the Wizard of Oz. So that could be the pattern between the two of them.
Yeah, and
then
it's
they have to
like,
come back to
where's after they kind of attack the mom in the house, where the fuck are the parents for like the rest of the movie?
right.
Because it's
Right.
just the two older kids, and they're literally downtown doing all this stuff, trying to catch all the gremlins and like cook them in microwaves and blow them up and stuff. And it's like, where are the parents when this is going on? Like literally. And he even takes Gizmo to the police station, and he's like, look, watch when I put water on it and these little things pop out and they're evil and they're taking over the town. The police officers are just like laughing, like, oh, haha. It's like, why the fuck are we not calling National Geographic on this shit? It's if somebody brought that into my house, I would literally have a conniption. This is an entire mystical creature being, and they're just like, oh, it's a gremlin, whatever, or a mugwai. Yeah, what the fuck is it? It's a hamster cat that sings and plays the piano And nobody's upset about this. Nobody's upset about this.
You know, I never thought about that, how they called the witch from the West the Wicked One, right?
Mhm.
Nice play on words there. Another thing I was going to say, and I know, I'm the king of beating dead horses. We talk a lot about tulpas on my show, and this is the thing with the gremlin, the idea of it, these kind of rules and these guidelines. It's the same idea with the tulpa. You have the consent, or you give the consent to buy this gremlin, right? It's this transaction. You do the same thing with the tulpa when you meditate on it, right? You're consenting to creating it. Now, you look away, you don't take care of this thing. You may, in the case of the gremlins, they eat after a certain time, right? They get wet. Then they start to kind of get a little malicious and start to have, like you said, act like little tricksters and whatnot. It's the exact same idea when it comes to the tulpa. So interesting.
And they're
But there-
murderous. They're literally murderous. Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, I was just going to say there's something about that time period too, with these little gremlin, little monster dudes. Because you guys remember that film? Yeah, there's one of them.
I just pulled up a depiction of one, an actual stone carving of a mogwai in China. It's a gremlin.
Yeah.
Literally.
What's
Oh
that
my
headless under
God.
his paw right there? Is that an egg?
There's a
Look
motif where
like
this the lions have their paws on this what's it called, flower of life motif, and it's interesting that it's using that same sort of pattern.
And he has that thing
Which-
around its neck.
I was going to throw out those little demon dudes off the gate. That's what I was getting at. You
It's
remember
like
that?
that's
The
some kind of
gate.
talisman.
Oh my
Right.
god, that movie The Gate with that hole in the backyard. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
Dad?
all them little brown dudes running out. I got it. I got the 3-box
Yo, I
set.
thought about covering that on the fucking show. That shit is
I have
classic.
too. That's why I bought it.
Yo, that is funny as hell, dude, that you thought of that. Yo, that is classic. That was like playing the record backwards and everything. Like, oh.
Yeah. Be gone. Be gone.
Very
Movie's a
interesting.
fucking classic.
See if I can find some.
Oh
more.
my god. But I do want to kind of go back to something that Doc was saying earlier that I was actually thinking about as he said it. Kind of with with the Mogwai and the Gremlin. I would kind of almost look at the Mogwai a little bit more like almost like the Hermit, or kind of like somebody who's very withdrawn. Not really. I mean, if you go by those rules, you're not eating much, which would be kind of like a magician possibly working on something serious. You're not going out as much. I mean, if you're doing an Abramelin ritual, you're stuck inside that house for fucking how long? So it's almost very serious. Maybe people that are devoting themselves to a magic act or ritual, and then you have the tricksters, who, in my opinion, would almost be like the complete opposite of the person that has experienced it now and comes back and understands the joke of this reality, and they understand how to play with people and fuck with people because they understand psychology. But I do see almost very yin and yang too, like Doc was saying, like very extremes. I see that very much, I think, with those two characters.
The duality, yeah, man. The Dr. Jekyll Hyde thing going on, right?
And so the guy who did the soundtrack for the Gremlins, I mentioned earlier, his name is Joe Dante, and I think Dante, I don't know if that's his real last name or not, but sus. He did the soundtrack for The Burbs, which is a movie it's got Tom Hanks in it and Corey Feldman, and it's another Spielberg, and it's about a family of murderers, serial killers, who move into the suburbs, and all the neighbors are trying to oust them because they feel like there's something weird. They're digging graves in the backyard and shit.
It's literally Satanic Panic. The whole movie.
Yeah,
that's
Headless,
what
have
they're
you
doing.
seen it? Can you help me here describe it? Because
Well, they're all convinced that these guys are into evil shit. They start having hallucinations about it too. It's very strange. And the whole time they're just freaking out that there's bodies in the backyard, or they're up to really strange stuff at night. And So Tom Hanks is in this total paranoia mode. And it's funny because it's right in the middle of this satanic panic as it's going on. And I don't know, I think The Burbs maybe either was before or maybe a little bit after the whole phenomenon, but seems to play right into that.
The Burbs came after the Gremlins, and I don't know if I can do a share screen because I'm not logged in, but there is a scene in the Burbs where Tom Hanks is in the kitchen with Corey Feldman and they're like talking, and there is a scene where it like pans across the kitchen and it zooms in kind of on this box of cereal, and it's the Gremlins. And it's the Steven Spielberg, Joe Dante. He did the soundtrack for the Burbs and the Gremlins. Corey Feldman is in the Burbs and the Gremlins. And then there's this box of cereal. It's actually so cute, but I wanted to show you. Can I do a share screen? Let's see.
Is it Captain Crunch Gremlins? At least.
I don't think so.
Did they have that? I don't remember.
They should.
What is it again that you're looking for? Maybe I can find it and pull it up.
I got it right here.
Nice.
Can you see this? See the box of cereal in the back?
Yeah.
The Gremlins.
You blow it up.
I think there's two. This is the box that's in the background, just for reference. And it's literally like consuming little mugwise. I don't know. It's weird to me. They made a cereal.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It is eating itself.
Like feeding chicken.
It is.
It's weird to me because like this scene right here, this is a completely different movie. And it's like they just put that in the background for you. This little box of Gremlins cereal. And it's kind of like what Headless was saying. The movie has a lot of like weird occultism and like satanic panic stuff. But let me see. How do I stop? Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. There's a scene where they're in the basement and they're talking about, do you remember this, Headless? And they have this big book with a bunch of occult rituals in it, and they're talking about worshiping the devil and stuff like that. And literally in the background in the kitchen is this box of Gremlins cereal. And I think that they just put that in as like kind of an Easter egg. Like these two things might be connected. Like the stories might be similar. This story of weird satanic serial killers that live in your neighborhood and weird magical devilish creatures that you can just bring into your house. And like it's odd to me that, and Corey Feldman's in both of them, and he's never said anything about Tom Hanks, but there's some weirdness that went on between those two, because Tom Hanks was like, I will not be on a set with children, and they made him be on the set with children. He didn't even want to do the movie because Corey Feldman was going to be in it. It's like, oh, what? You can't be tempted? Is that too much for you? like what the fuck is going on? I don't know. It's just weird. But I'll let you guys go for a minute.
Dude, oh my God. Corey Feldman made this movie. It was like A Tale of Two Coreys. And it was about him and Corey Headless. And it's awful. Like, it's just a terrible movie. But he depicts like in the movie how like Corey Haim was like gay and he wasn't. Like, it's really just like kind of a hack job on his dead friend, to be honest with you. But yeah, no,
I actually saw that one. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible, dude.
I saw like
they were
snippets.
chucking buck sucking.
He wasn't doing he wasn't doing anything. Corey Haim was getting his hair pulled. What? It was graphic.
Dead men
Oh
tell no
my
tales.
God.
Yeah, man. It was fucking and you're thinking like, why is he portraying his friend like this? But he's like, he only sucked a dude's, sucked the dude off or something. It's like, oh, okay. Like, why? It was on Lifetime too. I was very surprised.
It was like documentary style or like a movie? It was
Yeah,
like a documentary
yeah,
style?
yeah, it was like a yeah.
Oh,
It was-
Jesus.
it
Well,
was
I mean, if
ridiculous.
you've watched that one, you should just go ahead and watch this new one that just came out because,
gonna have to.
oh my
That was when
God.
he went on Good Morning America to do
Mhm. He
the
got
song.
roasted, by the
Oh
way.
my! Well, he shouldn't have gone on. He just I mean, he just shouldn't have been on there.
Well, just like
If
that
I was
tour
I
his
he
need to
did with
friend, I
raise
would have been
Matt
like,
$10
dude,
million.
please don't
That's
do
what he
this to
said.
yourself. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, he
they
said
gave him
he
money.
said I need to raise $10 million so I can give out the names of the people who touched
oh, I
my
remember that.
pee-pee.
Yes.
Everyone was like, dude,
Charity names, he kept saying too.
yeah, no one was like,
With his bedazzled crotch pants and his Ed Hardy
He's like, yeah, it was
t-shirt.
Charlie Sheen.
well, he would go and get these drug-addled women off the streets of LA and then like get them on like methadone and fucking like put them in his house and then be like, okay, there's these rules. You can't eat meat. You can't do this. You have to call me like sir and like all this really like there were some girls that like escaped, I guess you could say. It's like a cult. Like seriously, dude.
They
Seriously,
compared him
brutal.
to like Charles Manson and shit. And honestly,
Creepy.
there was he has all these rules for the girls and they can't like leave the bus without him and they
angel.
can't like drink water without him and like all
Corey's
this weird
angel.
stuff. Yeah, and he calls them his angels.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you
Guys-
break the rules, you'll be a fallen angel.
Guys, do you want me to read the account of
You see?
the rape of Corey Haim?
Oh,
It's
No.
is this
it's pretty
as
brutal.
told by Corey Feldman?
As told by Corey Feldman.
Okay.
Say Julia, she's all
Let's
about
just-
the anal bleeding
Oh,
and stuff. You
no.
Yeah,
should let
I
her
mean-
read it.
The beehole action. We got to get into
I'm gonna
beehole
try to
action
clean it
at
up.
some point.
I'm gonna try and
Like,
clean
we
it
need
up a
to take
little bit,
stock
but this is
I was gonna say, are we gonna go one show without talking about phallus or buttholes? What's up?
Beehole.
I'm sorry,
Beehole
we-
for Christmas. Merry
we backed
beehole.
right into it. We backed right into it with Corey Feldman.
That's what she
Literally.
said.
Literally.
Oh no!
Okay. As told by Corey Feldman. Let's
Yeah.
hear this. Let's
First
hear
time it was the first poke.
this. Virgin.
So Charlie Sheen on the set of his 1986 film Lucas, between two trailers where Sheen allegedly bent Haim over and used Crisco oil as lubricant and did it in broad daylight.
did he before did he?
Holy shit!
Crisco for the
Fucked up on
beehole.
Tiger's blood.
Yeah. A Chris Cole. So that was supposed to be Corey Haim.
Corey Haim between
He got
two
a Chris
trailers
Cole.
with Crisco. And Charlie Sheen just, I guess that's just on a rampage. I don't know.
He went on a rampage.
That's
Is
not
that
what you say, man.
he rampaged through his beehole.
Look at that Crisco. He damn sure did.
Just,
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Oh,
I just imagine Charlie Sheen going, there he is, grabbing the Crisco and then running out there. I've got you,
You had
now,
to
Corey
be
Haim.
prepared, like come prepared though. If you just like had Crisco
He
at
said
the ready,
winning.
I
you
guess.
know what I'm saying? You just had Crisco at the ready. I asked him for some Crisco when I was in labor. I said, "You better put something down there. Get some Crisco, lube that shit up because I ain't trying to bust my taint wide open." But they didn't have nothing. They didn't have nothing. I wish Charlie Sheen would have been there because he would have at least came prepared.
I'm gonna come.
yeah, Julia, you're fucking funny.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're keeping it
just
real. That's
saying.
all. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I'm sure every
Okay.
woman's
My
thinking
face
about
hurts.
that, honestly.
I'm gonna
No,
turn my
yeah,
tape.
of course.
I would too.
100. Jules, what you got? What was you about to say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm crying. Fuck.
But yeah, no. So the Gremlins, It's a
Get this train back on the track.
no, for real though. I do think it's a fucked up Christmas movie.
was
I
gonna
think
say,
it's weird. It's got some occultism and shit in it.
I think you know where the Gremlins came from.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right. That I mean, in Corey Feldman, he was so little in this movie, and the guy. Oh yes, of course we're best friends. I feel like I'm best friends with everybody that listens to my show. If you listen to my show, we would probably be best friends because it's either you love me or hate me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know how much you can take his word for it, because it's like I said with his crotchless panties or whatever. He's just so hard for me to believe. But he said some weird stuff went on the set of Gremlins, and obviously with the Burbs and the Tom Hanks thing, it's
Obviously with the Gremlin.
right. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
Any Crisco references in the movie Gremlins?
Oh man.
I bet the dad came up with like a Crisco applicator, because he had the bathroom buddy and the Peltzer peeler and the Crisco dispenser.
Oh, doesn't
Backdoor
Corey Feldman have
joke.
a reference in the Goonies where he refers to Martin Sheen or something? Oh man, I wonder if they did that, like fucking with them.
There is a reference, actually. I wonder if I
know.
could Google it. Hang on.
Martin Sheen reference in the Gremlins. Wow.
In the Goonies.
Full circle.
It's in the Goonies. Yeah.
Do you ever think the time or anything like that has any kind of type of occult significance, or like 12
What do you
zodiac,
mean?
anything? I don't know. The whole midnight thing. I always wondered if it was just, or they just made that up. Just threw that in there.
It's when they find the coin in the wishing well. They
like
said,
how-
"Oh,
yeah.
look, it's Martin Sheen," and he was like, "No, that's President Kennedy." You
Oh
idiot.
yeah, and he's like, well, he played Kennedy once.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just weird though. How they was that
Why would you
released
put
after
that in
Lucas?
there?
What came first, Lucas or the Goonies?
Gremlins came first, and then Goonies. I want to say.
I'm about Lucas, but we can in that talk about
his
Corey
beehole.
Feldman.
Yeah. Lucas,
Well,
is that movie where they put the icy hot in the dude's jock strap and
Apparently.
he's running outside naked and stuff?
Oh,
Yep.
I don't know if I've
good
seen
times.
it. Is
I've
it
never
got
seen
Corey
it.
Feldman in it?
It's got Corey Haim in it.
Oh, well, I bet he did need some icy hot after all that.
Yeah,
No, you
he
do
was the
not wanna
skinny,
put
nerdy
icy
kid
hot
that
on
wanted to
that.
play football. So they
He probably
back as
needed
a
an
hazing, they
ice
took
bath.
his jock strap and just loaded it down with it.
Oh my god. Yeah, the only people that go to see Corey Feldman in concert with his angels or whatever, they all bring posters of the Goonies.
No,
for
I'm
him
pretty
to
sure
sign.
Dan Soder and Big J Okerson went with their whole like casting or their whole crew from the Bonfire back when they both did the Bonfire on Comedy Central. That's when I first I used to listen to that show sometimes because they're fun.
They
they're
went and
funny.
saw him.
And that's when I first like saw the whole Corey Feldman thing. They would like rip into him. That's why I'm laughing so hard. But
have you heard this shit?
they all went to his concert and we're all out there just like singing along, and it's just they were just there because they were just like, this
Trolling
is
him.
awful, but we're here for you because someone has to be.
Cheering him on just so they can get a better show to make fun
Yeah,
of.
well, they were live streaming it too, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the only people who show up there are just like, oh, that's that kid from the Goonies. Like, literally, they're not there. He literally is so psychotic. If he can't get his moves down, he'll just break out of Power Wheels. He'll just get on a Power Wheels and just like ride it to and fro across the stage. A Power Wheels, literally. I mean, the guy's lost his mind. But it's like the chicken or the egg. Has he lost his mind because of beehole stuff?
Scott.
Or, You know what I'm saying? He had already lost his mind and then got B-hole stuff done to him, and now he thinks he's Michael Jackson, and he does this stuff. Maybe he thinks he's a gremlin. I don't know.
Didn't he have the glove going on too?
Yes, he's got the
Mhm.
hat and the jacket and the crotchless panties and the glove and all the stuff. And then he says stuff like Michael Jackson was not a child molester or a pedophile. We just used to go to Disneyland together and watch pornography. Totally normal stuff to do.
What?
With a 40-year-old guy who has a Neverland ranch and drinks milk and cookies with kids for Christmas. That's
What?
totally normal behavior. Sleep in the bed with him.
Yeah, and people can say all day long like MJ was. I mean, look, the media was portraying him as this freak, this monster. So you got to like think, can we trust what they're telling us? But then at the same time, look at this guy. I mean, I feel bad because it kind of, it was forced on him at a very young age. I don't know if y'all know the story with Bob Hope.
He was
If you know, you know. With the Jackson 5 and all that stuff, what their dad did to him, basically pimped him out.
Yeah.
And the very well-known politicians and actors and musicians, but I digress. And it's just sad, but at the same time, you got to hold him accountable because he was an adult, even though he thought he was a child. I legitimately think he thought he was a child. He was that damaged and broken from like
he was in like a permanent disassociated
state of
state.
MK Ultra, just full on. Yeah.
With the Neverland Ranch and stuff, I really do think. I mean, just watch any South Park episode where they're making fun of him. I mean, it's just like totally clear to me that everyone knows like he was almost insane a little bit, but he was Michael Jackson, so it was
named
okay.
his child Blanket.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're crazy, bro. Like that poor
like
kid.
Borderline insanity. Cutted his nose off and then got like a plastic one stapled on. There's just so much to unpack with that guy. But Corey Feldman did say like he used to take him to Disneyland and like let him buy whatever, and then would go back to his house and they'd watch pornography together and drink milk and cookies and have a sleepover in his bed. But he wasn't a molester. It's like, come on, man. Like that. If I found out anybody did that with my kid.
Oh, his head would be on a pike.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But here's an angle. So let's say that maybe this was Corey Feldman's image of cool, was a guy who did that. And so a guy who never grows up, who, watches porn whenever he wants to, and then has milk and cookies. And then maybe that's the guy he became for the rest of his life, is that very person. That's why he's still dressing up like
cool. Mimics
a cooler
Pee
Wee Herman.
The way he dresses, the way he dances in his music videos. Like it's all Michael Jackson. Like you could say, I don't know, man. So you have a part of Michael,
MK Ultra
attached to him spiritually.
I think
They swap DNA.
Oh, yeah. Got a stem cell.
Yes,
Oh
no,
my
that's
God.
quite clear. But, does that are they summoning Michael's ghost? Yeah.
Did you see the video of the burn victim that was interviewed after Michael's death? That sounds exactly and looks exactly like him.
His name was Dave.
Dave.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And I was going to say if he's even dead, right? Because you got to ask that question. These people.
I was going to say if he
like
was even dead.
Fake their death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he made it. Maybe made a weird Faustian bargain, because I don't know how long you can live as Michael Jackson. I don't think he was allowed to like leave his house and shit like that. But I also know there was something weird about the doctor who gave him like that last dose or whatever. Maybe he dosed him up a little too much on purpose.
Well, the courtroom for his trial, that just sort of sealed the deal for me, because I went back and watched some of those videos. The entire courtroom is filled with stuffed animals. They don't do that. and this is a murder trial.
Oh
And
my
then-
God.
If you look at the seal behind his head, like they don't have the right number of stars for the actual state of California,
Mhm.
so they're just
It's not
framing
legit. Yeah.
the whole thing's fake.
Yeah, it's almost as if there is this like shelf life to his persona and he had to die. There had to be that mass energy drain of the world, right? I mean, you have to say billions of people were affected by that. Not I, because I was never a fan of Michael Jackson. Same thing with the Beatles, guys. It's just not good music to me. Sorry.
Fair
But
enough.
you know,
I think what he did was he just figured, I either do this or they're going to do it to me, so I
Right.
might as well
Yeah.
fake
Yeah.
it myself. And so the doctor supposedly got convicted, but never did a single day of time. Like it was all commuted sentence.
of course.
Well,
Yeah.
And there's someone in the comments who just said autopsy doc was the same one from George Floyd.
Yes. Yes.
So
But even
fake and
George-
staged.
That is wild because even George Floyd, that same person also lines up with a Lady Bird Lake smiley face killer drowning.
Yep.
What?
That's like
Shit.
three cases now that same person.
3 cases.
That's
What?
shady. motherfucker. That's a shady motherfucker.
Yep.
Yes. That's like the 3 strikes rule, right? After 3 strikes,
It's already
you're
shady
fucking
with
in on
George
it.
Floyd.
They
that
take you out after you kill 3 people, or they program you to? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I'm saying like I'll give you 1 suspicious death, maybe
Oh,
2
okay.
suspicious
Yeah.
deaths, but you get to 3 and it's like, nope, you're confirmed in on this shit.
Right. That's his career.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like how many bodies has to pile up before we're like, okay, yeah, definitely they're in on this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
no, oh, go ahead, Nick.
Sort of random weird, I guess, fun fact with the movie Gremlins. I didn't know that and Ghostbusters came out on the same night too.
The same night?
Why
Yeah.
would Ghostbusters come out did it come out for Christmas?
I don't
What
know.
month did it come out?
Because
Because that's like a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie coming out in like the same night. That's weird.
June 8th, 1984, and
Oh,
opened the same
June?
day as Ghostbusters, Ghosts versus Gremlins. Kind of.
Why would you release a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie in June in the middle of the fucking summer when nobody wants to see that shit? That's
Yeah,
not
that
good marketing to me. But I mean, I
You're
guess
burning
that's
up in
that's just
July,
me.
thinking of cooler weather to come.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so. I just, I don't know. I wouldn't release a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie in the middle of
Is
June. Did
Coca-Cola
they
all
both
over the
flop?
Gremlins movie? I don't know. Maybe they could have been even marketing fucking reasons for all that.
Do you know what movie I want to break down when it comes to like symbolism?
What?
Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Never
Did
seen
you
it.
guys ever see that one?
Mm-mm.
I
Mhm.
see parts of it. I
fuck
just wouldn't
yeah.
think of that as a.
You've got
Somebody
the
said
ticket
happy
from-
birthday, Julia. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
I didn't
Is it
know
your
was
birthday?
My birthday is November 30th, so maybe they
Oh.
didn't see me before now and they're just saying
Oh
it.
shit!
Thank you.
Hey, Gerald. Good to see you back.
But yeah, no, I just think I just wanted to do something fun for Christmas though, and I thought this movie was especially like drenched in weirdness.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm compared to what Christmas with the Cranks, there's not
Right.
not a lot of like
Right.
good Christmas movies to break down. I mean,
There's
I guess they're
Krampus.
good. Krampus,
You could
yeah.
always we could even well, I was gonna say we couldn't do it to YouTube. You could always do a watch party of Krampus.
Krampus is a weird story for sure.
The folklore behind it's even weirder,
Yeah. I got a whole chapter
right.
about him in the book.
Well, dude, it's the duality of Santa, right? It's the dark side to Santa, his shadow
The
self.
wild man.
Yeah, man.
What about, did you guys see, I think it came out last year actually, Jack Black, and it was called Satan Claus.
Man.
Did you
I
see
think I
that?
vaguely remember that.
Yes. Jack Black is awful.
He's trash.
Yeah, he's
He's
awful.
trash.
Yeah.
He's turned. I mean, I used to love watching
School of Rock was great.
Yep.
Shallow
Nacho
Hal.
Libre.
Shallow Hal. Oh.
Oh man, I mean,
That's a
there's
good
a few
one.
movies that I really liked him in, but you know, he's just a
Oh my gosh, Teresa
idiot.
said, Julia, didn't we do a Krampus episode
And
a
then
couple years
Kyle.
ago? I totally forgot about that shit. Thank you for reminding me. We definitely did do a Krampus episode. I think actually Teresa talked about it. I didn't because I looked up something else. But I think we did like weird traditions for Christmas or something like that. I don't know. It was me and Teresa and a couple other people. But yeah, so that Satan Claus movie is about like a dyslexic kid writing a letter to Santa, and instead of putting Santa, he puts Satan, and then Jack Black's supposed to be the devil, and he shows up and he like gives him some wishes or something like that.
Yeah. Then
Why
there's that
that's
other
appropriate for
movie.
kids, I don't know.
Yeah. There's that other movie that came out with the dude from Stranger Things, the guy that plays the cop.
Oh yeah, he was the Santa
He's
Claus.
a fucking communist faggot. I mean, he's that like and he's a bitch, but he's a good actor, you know. But he was Santa in this one movie. I think was it called Deck the Halls maybe or some shit. He's killing everybody. It's like why?
It's a kids movie,
You know, no, but it's just like why? I don't know. It's just
yeah,
bastardization of culture. I mean, they've already bastardized it, you know, as much as they can. A good scary Christmas movie, Jack Frost, about the snowman and the serial killer. It's very
I
the
forgot about
backstory
that
is very
one.
similar to Chucky. The serial killer, you know,
Possesses the snowman.
Well, they're transporting him, yeah, and he gets you know, like they have a wreck, and then he gets covered in all this like acid or something and melts into the snow and then reincarnates as the snowman. And it is so good. I saw it in the 3rd, 4th grade, scared the shit out of me.
I totally forgot about that one. That one's on Hulu right now too.
Shouldn't have
for
watched
anybody
it.
who cares.
I saw it at a friend's house. Shouldn't have watched it.
Mhm.
So, have you guys seen the Krampus parades that they go on over in Austria?
This
I
see,
saw
look at
that
this
Adam
shit.
Green had posted that he was over there, and he
They
had
do
went
one
to
in
I
Atlanta
think.
too.
They're
And
spreading.
they
They're
dress
actually,
like demons.
yeah, they're starting
the
to do these in
horns?
more cities. There's one in Richmond, Virginia. There's one in Des Moines, Iowa. There's one in. Did you say it was in Georgia?
Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta. Yeah. So it's spreading.
Gross. Because he's like, what? He's supposed to be like unchained, right? And he's like let loose.
Well,
on
in some
people.
cultures, you know, the kids, I think they enjoy it. You know,
I guess you'd
my
have to-
daughter likes it when I am I don't know, do scary faces with her and stuff. It's real weird. Yeah, it's odd, but she thinks it's funny. So some kids are, I think, well, if you don't like, I don't know. I think if you let them see too much horror, you know, then they'll start to, but I mean, some things, you know, just, I think it's good maybe if they don't perceive some things as like monsters,
terrifying.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
I guess
because-
we should go around for Christmas and just say what our favorite Christmas movie is. Doc, you go first.
Oh shit.
Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
Fuck you. You stole mine.
The
Now I can't
shitter's full.
say it.
that's a good one.
Leave the neck for me, Clark.
Come on,
Yeah. Play
That's my
ball.
absolute favorite. Yes, that is my absolute favorite Christmas movie. Headless, you go.
I don't know. Pass. Come back to me. Go to Jules.
Okay, and mind you, this you can only watch one Christmas
friend.
movie for the rest of your life forever. This is the one Christmas
Oh,
movie.
really?
So don't say something shitty like Christmas with the Cranks, okay? Really think about this. It could be Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Loved that when I was little. It could be literally Home Alone, whatever.
I was going to
Die
say
Hard.
Bad
You'll
Santa,
shoot your
but,
eye out.
Santa's
Oh,
great.
Christmas Story. Yeah.
but
I was thinking Christmas story too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bad Santa, but It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh,
I
okay.
think,
Oh,
very cliche,
classy.
but that
All
movie
right,
makes me
no, that's
cry
good.
every
Good
time
life.
I watch it. And it's a little esoteric as well if you pay attention, especially when they're like talking as like in the constellations as angels. It's like
Oh,
the actual
yeah.
depiction of what, like, I don't know. Very interesting, but
I love that answer. That's
it's a good
so
movie.
classy
Good
of you,
movie.
Jules. I was
Yeah,
not expecting that.
it's pretty cliche
That'll be
though.
tough.
But I was gonna say Bad Santa because when I
Oh, I
think of
forgot about
Christmas, I think
that.
of that movie, and just the relationship between him and the kid is one of the funniest things ever. How the kid is just like, what about Jesus and Joseph and Mary and the donkey and the talking walnut or something? And he's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, kid? It's so fucking funny.
I love the
Uh,
I
women's
think that
big and
one's on
tall
Hulu
section
too.
scene.
Is Granny spry?
Nick, you have to go now.
Ooh, I probably say maybe A Christmas Story.
Yeah, I like that one too. That
You
was
guys
filmed
notice I
in
got the leg
Cleveland.
lamp?
Yeah, you do.
Fuck yeah.
Fragile.
Nice.
It's a major award.
I figured out.
Oh, Teresa said The Night Before. I haven't watched that yet. I love that one. It's got like Seth Rogen and the one guy's name from what is it? He's like a famous guy. Hang on. The Night Before. I gotta
I
Google
figured
it.
out what mine is. So
The pot dealer
it's got to
from
be
Pineapple.
Mhm.
Home Alone. Has got to be my favorite Christmas
It's a
movie.
good one.
Yeah,
Home
it's a
Alone.
solid one.
Home Alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
They it has a solid soundtrack. I will give you that. It has Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Sorry. Blanked on that. Yes. The Night
Another
Before.
great movie? Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yes.
I
Is
just watched
so
it.
underrated.
I just
Yeah,
watched it.
it's so good, dude. The music in it, like
Mhm.
everything about it is so good. Like, I love the Muppets.
It's my favorite Christmas Carol.
My
It
kids won't watch it.
literally-
It's sad. It's like, damn, man.
Really?
It's a different time. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's weird.
Muppets Christmas Carol is my favorite Christmas Carol. They do have one with Jim Carrey, but it's like animated and it's pretty good, but it's not like the Muppets. The Muppets is my favorite.
The most bizarre Christmas movie, unintentionally, has got to be Polar Express.
Dude, what? Okay. First of all, I just watched it 2 nights ago, and
I
I
did
was
too.
just about to say, yeah, dude,
Creeps.
I picked up
Give you
so
the
many
creeps.
I never did
Yeah.
from this movie, and because I had just watched this thing on the similarities between Odin and Santa. And so it's I saw a lot of symbolism in the movie. I was like, wow, dude, this. And then the soundtrack to that is awesome. I think it is very Christmassy. Gives you holiday cheer. But
Well,
it's a great movie. You're
They
right.
have this thing. I just went with my sister literally yesterday, and I took baby Hankster with me. He obviously got overstimulated because he's 2 months old, but they put you on a train and they literally have decorated it like Polar Express, and they play the music and they do like all the hot chocolate, and they bring you hot chocolate and they bring you snacks and stuff, and that you get a bell at the end of your trip on the train or whatever it takes you to the North Pole. And all the little kids were like, "Oh, this is cool. This is so fun." And all the adults that are our age were having way the fuck more fun because first off, we understand like the concept of what we're doing. Second off, we've watched Polar Express a million times. And they even have like the conductor all aboard. And yeah, sure, the kids have fun, but the parents were all having a fucking blast. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm on the Polar Express. And I don't know. I just think it's weird because it's supposed to be for kids and they were having fun, but it was like all the like parents our age who have watched it like year after year after year who were actually having the best time. I was
That's
like, oh
gotta
my
be the-
God, hot chocolate.
That's got to be the biggest MK Ultra movie of all time.
Oh, I know, with Tom
Yeah.
Hanks and everything. Colby won't even let me play it in the house.
Well,
Fucking hard.
well, I like it, and so I don't know.
I never saw the movie.
Shut up,
Me
Nick.
either.
You really
Yeah.
get those vibes from it, but I can see what you mean.
I bet if you watched it, you would pick out a bunch of stuff from it.
If
Don't
you
you
want me to
think,
ruin
Jules?
your childhood, let me pause the movie and tell you exactly what's going on as they're going through it, because it's rough, dude.
In Polar Express.
you're
Whole
that
thing,
guy,
yes.
So,
wanna
What,
like,
are they
there's,
trafficking children on orphan trains? or
yeah,
something?
is it the orphan train thing?
The whole fucking thing. It's all like, if think about the motifs that you get from the Wizard of Oz, and Dorothy. No, not Dorothy. The one where she goes into the rabbit hole. What was that?
Alice in
Alice.
Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. It's the same type of movie, and they're just packing in a bunch of stuff to make the subject more pliant along the way. That's kind of what the
Uh-huh.
movie's about.
Yeah, I
it's
can
kind of an
totally
MK
catch
Ultra
that vibe.
programming.
Yeah, I can totally
Really
get
hard.
that vibe from that.
Well,
Incubator babies galore, said someone in the chat.
Oh. Yeah, I have not seen that one.
oh no.
You should watch it just because I think you would, as someone who dissects stuff, you would like it. I think there's a lot of little stuff in there. Just especially with Tom Hanks, he plays like 4 different characters and he's Santa. You know what I'm saying? He plays like a homeless guy. He plays the conductor. He plays
He plays the
Santa.
homeless guy?
Yeah, he's the homeless guy too.
I thought Tom
Got a
Waits
lot of
played him.
disguises, huh?
I thought
Yeah,
Tom Waits played him.
yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Well-
That's what I'm saying.
I feel a little differently now.
Why? Because of the homeless
Sucks that
guy?
it does that. No, because of Tom Hanks. I'm not a. I
Mhm.
Yeah.
can't watch Toy Story anymore. When
Oh,
you know,
that's a hard one.
the guy's true nature. Dude's a
Mhm.
fucking sicko.
Yeah, no shit. But that's also why I brought up the Burbs with Corey Feldman, because he did that right after Gremlins, and they put that Gremlin cereal box in that movie, and it was all about like weird satanic serial killers and like just a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
We should ruin your entire childhood. Let's do a watch along party of Polar Express and just hit the pause button.
it wasn't really my childhood per se. It was more my little brother's
never saw it.
childhood. I was a teenager. But would y'all consider Harry Potter a Christmas movie?
I think
That's
so.
that's the question of the season, because
Yeah.
I watch it for Halloween.
Oh, well.
Yep, I watch 1 through 7. Well,
What about
8,
Nightmare
really.
Before Christmas? Christmas or
Christmas.
Halloween? Christmas, you think?
Both.
Both,
Yeah.
because it starts off with "This is Halloween, this is Halloween," and then by the end of it,
Halloween,
you're like,
goes
"Oh,
into
I
the-
can't wait for Christmas!"
Right.
So
Right.
it could double. I mean, Gremlins can double.
Jason.
Die Hard. Christmas
about how
Adjacent.
long-
Yeah.
How long they've just been selling nonstop Nightmare Before Christmas merch.
Dude, if I see a fat
Oh,
lady at
yeah.
Walmart with
Right.
Jack Skellington leggings on, I just leave. I just leave. I'm so sick of it. I can't take one more Jack Skellington merch item in my life. I don't want to see it on people. I don't want it in my house. I don't want it
It's never
anywhere near
going
me.
anywhere.
I
I'm
hear you.
sick of seeing it. I'm sick to death of seeing it. It's always a blue-haired lady with long pit hair and a
Uh-huh.
Jack Skellington Stanley Cup. And
Yep.
I just cannot. I mean, they must make $1 million off that movie. It's like, out of all
Every
the
year.
Tim Burton movies, I think I would like to see Corpse Bride a little bit more, or any of them. Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, but it's always Jack Skellington.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
always Jack Skellington.
It's because it merges both holidays.
Oh, by
Halloween
the way,
and Christmas.
Edward Scissorhands is a Christmas movie. So
That's true.
debate me on that. It is. He cuts up the
Oh, he-
ice at the end and the little snowflakes and all the shit in the Christmas tree. You remember?
Mhm.
Yep.
And so Edward Scissorhands, unpopular opinion, is also a Christmas movie for
Mhm.
anybody
Right.
out there.
I love
Wants
that
a
movie.
little darkness for Christmas.
Lord of the Rings trilogy. That come out around Christmas, Lord of the Rings?
trying to think of some more.
Not as much as
Die
Die
Hard.
Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard, I think it's Christmas, of course.
Some
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Just
Is
trying to
it?
get back home for
Associate that with-
Christmas.
Yeah.
Some people really like Love Actually for Christmas. I'm not a Love Actually kind of gal. Or what
Yeah.
are some of those dopey ones? There's one with like,
Oh, The Family Stone.
oh, The Family
That's a
Stone's
good
one of them too. You like that one?
Family Stone. Yeah, watch it with my mother-in-law and my wife.
I was gonna say that's definitely a female pick.
It's a good movie, dude. The fucking mom gets breast cancer. It's sad.
Yeah, it is
Sad.
really
It's fucking
sad.
It's like God. And the yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie for family, guys. Scrooged is great.
Oh, yeah.
Scrooged,
Haven't
Bill
seen that since I was a
Murray.
kid, man. I need to watch that with my son. I think he'd like that.
See, now that I thought had some occult undertones to it when I watched
Oh,
it.
I
big
did
time.
too. I just
watched
watched
it
it last night.
Oh,
It's
I
on
think it's-
Amazon Prime.
I have to
Oh,
watch
I
it
had that.
this week.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's free on Amazon Prime. Somebody should just hit me up. I know where all the Christmas movies are for free.
What about Gremlins?
A good movie to watch.
Gremlins
with your
is
kids,
Hulu.
Rise of the Guardians, with Santa, and he's like all tatted up, and then you got the Easter Bunny, you have the Tooth
What?
Fairy, Sandman, and Jack Frost, and they're fighting this guy named Pitch Black, and it's very probably a lot of esoteric themes in that movie as well. Great kids movie though, and it's a Christmas movie. I'd say it's a Christmas movie. But
Are
they
you
basically
guys-
guard like I don't know, they guard like the holidays. I don't know, they have their own realms, and they
Are you
exist
talking about
based
the
on how much
Netflix
the
show?
kids believe in them.
Was it on Netflix?
I don't think so.
Okay, never
I don't
mind.
know if it's
I
it
might
may
be
have
thinking something
a
else.
while ago, but it's not on Netflix anymore.
Were they murderers?
Wait, what? No.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of something else. See, look how twisted my mind is. I watched something. I watched something on
Oh, yeah,
Netflix
this is
that
the
sounds
Easter
like
Bunny and the Tooth Fairy.
that. Yeah, and they show up and they kill the kids.
No,
Okay, yep. See, this is a totally different thing I'm
I haven't
thinking
seen that one,
about.
Julia. I'm gonna have to, but no, wow, no.
How old is too old to still be believing in Santa?
Hey, look, I've talked about my experience with Santa. My audience
What?
knows.
Santa's not real?
Doc, shut your mouth.
Hell.
Way to go, chat.
Doc is Santa. My bad.
Or do we just perceive him as Santa? Is he something else?
He is Santa.
Ruined it.
Shit happens.
I found a bunch of presents in my mom's closet. That's how I knew.
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
The
I
jig
know it
was up.
So yeah, it was because of that too. Honestly, I think it was because I started finding shit.
You found presents?
Yeah, and I was like, "What? Stuff's already here."
Headless never believed in Santa. Look at his face.
No. I didn't.
Yeah, right.
I figured it out
That
pretty young,
surprised
but I
you.
went along with it because I wanted the extra presents. I just went along with it.
Right.
Headless, if you believe in Santa, you'll get some extra gifts. You just gotta have faith, dude.
Yeah.
Still
But no,
good for you. Good jealous.
my
Hey,
my
look.
parents were strict Christians. They didn't believe in telling kids about Santa.
Really?
Yeah.
My parents were Pentecostals and they was all up in Santa's beehole. They was putting us out milk and cookies and little reindeer snacks and all kinds of stuff. It was
Oh, I used to put the
super
reindeer
magical.
food out. That was fun.
Yeah, the little reindeers.
Now
with their
I
little
eat the
carrot
cookie and
stick.
drink the milk for my kids.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Nobody even said
that's part of
Frosty.
the magic.
Frosty or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers. Those are classics.
Yeah, and Santa
Sure.
Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
I love that one.
that's a good one. Yeah. The what's another good one?
Both of those are free on Hulu, by the way.
What about Christmas songs?
I like to go classic, like, so you should appreciate this, Doc, but like that one, I think it's Ray Charles, Spirit of Christmas from National Lampoons, when he's up in the attic watching like the old home movies. That's like my ultimate favorite Christmas song. That and like Carol of the Bells.
Mhm.
Charlie Brown Christmas. That's a classic too, Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Ray
Jules,
Stevens.
you have to say
Santa
your
Claus
favorite
is watching
Christmas
you.
song.
I have to what? Say my
You have
favorite
to say
Christmas
your
song?
favorite, yeah, your favorite Christmas song, and then sing it with the elf hat on.
I can't do. I can't. I have to take the hat off and do the jingle. I have a bell. I have a whole percussion. I have like 2 drum sets over here. I don't know. You put me on the spot, Julia.
You can only listen to it for every Christmas for the rest of forever, and if it's Last Christmas by Wham, that's okay.
Oh wow.
Or if it's Mariah Carey, we're kicking you off the podcast.
All I want for
Yeah.
Christmas is you.
No, it's not that.
Well, that's one of them that we just can't deal with.
I don't know. Probably something that Bing Crosby sang. I don't know.
Oh yeah, from your favorite movie.
The rape song.
Which one? One where
Baby,
he
The
does
rape-
cold
The
outside.
rape song. Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you guys laughing? That is the rape song.
Corey Feldman. Do you think that's what happened? Corey Haim got it to
That's-
Baby
he
It's Cold
listens to it.
Outside?
He listens to it every year. It's been putting the hip in Rohypnol
Oh,
since
dude.
1942 or whatever, whenever the fuck it came out.
Charlie Sheen's like, baby, it's warm inside.
Right.
Oh, fuck, that's great.
But well, now I have
Led
to watch
Zeppelin, he'll be your
Gremlins.
backdoor man.
Backdoor Santa.
I want to be your backdoor man.
I have to go back and
Christmas.
rewatch Gremlins now.
Yeah, everybody should rewatch it because it's definitely full of weird stuff.
I plan on watching.
And it's one of my faves for Christmas. But yeah, we can wrap it up whenever. That's really all I had for you guys.
Yeah, no, I think that was great. That was fun. Yeah, definitely occult undertones in that movie for sure.
Mhm. I think so
man.
too.
Then we learned about the Mogwai. There's always some ancient folklore behind these. Yeah, these
Yeah, right? I can't believe
creatures
it.
Don't
being-
Buy your
portrayed.
kids Christmas presents from a one-eyed blind Chinese man in an alleyway.
Yo, reminds me a lot of the Labubu thing. If you think about it, the gremlin,
What's a boo-boo?
the Labubu, the little things
what's
that
that?
all the rappers carry around. I don't know.
What is
I'm not sure what that is.
What is-
Okay, never mind. You guys don't know what the Labubu is. They're the little like they're fucking demons. I mean, they're these little creatures that people carry around on like their belt and stuff. Look it up. It's real weird.
I think I saw
And,
this.
like little spiritual totem things that they
yes,
just carry?
I think,
Yeah,
so. I
okay.
think there's something else
Almost
to it,
like,
especially with the name Labubu. It comes from I went on Nephilim Death Squad and we talked about it. Yeah, but I mean,
The ones I'm seeing, they look very cartoony.
no, well,
Yeah, they almost look like a Japanimation type shit. Pikachu's. Type thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
you
Ooh,
see its ears,
weird.
they're kind of like horns, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody said that they look like Furbies.
Oh yeah, look at that sadistic grin.
Oh, yeah. Doc.
Furbies, that's another Gremlin offshoot, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
You have a Furby in
lot
your
of
bedroom
Gremlins.
and like 3
Yeah.
in the morning. It's just like, I love you. You're just like, what the fuck was that?
Mine did that too. It would just go off randomly.
Yeah.
Gremlin, little Mogwai right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Merry
Little
Christmas.
little homunculus gremlin. That's yeah.
You think like the Gremlins were like almost like reptilian like for the conspiracy guy?
Both. They were, they
Mhm.
had the idea of being warm-blooded and reptilian at the same time. So it's
Yes.
They shapeshift.
Weird.
Yeah.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody should go back and watch it, especially since it's free on Hulu right now. You have no excuse whatsoever.
Yo, someone's saying it's a Celtic spirit.
Hmm.
This thing right here. I think that's what Young Stitches is saying. I'm pretty sure you're right. But anyway, that's a whole. Y'all should look into that. It's pretty interesting. If you have time,
Yes.
Yeah, they look
They creep me
for
out.
real evil.
Very creepy. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not getting one.
It was grins.
Told my son that's not happening. Looks.
No, I don't want a boo-boo. I don't want one.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
no thank you.
We had done an episode on it, Stitches. You can go watch, but I don't know which one I had done. It was with Nephilim Death Squad, but interesting topic. But yeah, guys, this was fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had fun too.
Yeah, thank you all for jumping on. Also tomorrow we're going to be at 4:30. We're going live with Greg from Cult of Personality. It's a pretty big cult podcast. It's been around for a long time. So if people want to check that out, we do have that going live tomorrow. Just wanted to make sure I plug that.
Nick,
pretty impressive to get that guy on. So
is our show live tomorrow? Me and you.
Somewhere. I totally forget. Divulgence
Yeah.
podcast. I think me and Jules are going live at 2:00 with him.
Yeah.
I think he already has us up on YouTube already. So
Okay,
people can
cool.
check that out.
Cool.
Yeah. And then at 4:30, the Occult Rejects has Greg from Cult of Personality. So interesting. Should be fun. And thank you all, everybody in the chat. That's what's up. There was a lot of people here bullshitting, chopping it up. Julia, thank you very much. I really appreciate you bringing up the idea and getting this all together. Let everybody know where they can find all your amazing stuff.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't usually take the time to plug properly, so let me just take a second. I'm not on YouTube. Anywhere that you can listen to podcasts that's not like a video. So if you want the video, you have to go to Patreon. If you want to work with me, stop sending me messages on Instagram. I love you. Stop it. My email is ghost.peach@outlook.com. I don't check my inbox on Instagram. Love you, but stop. And just iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can get the audio version, and video is available on Patreon in room 237. So thank you for having me, Nick.
Of course. No, thank you, Julia. Always appreciate it. And my man, Headless Giant. What is up, sir?
How you doing? You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, X, YouTube. Check out Alchemy Mondays. I do it with Arrows Ethos on Monday nights. And then I got 777 with Nick on Tuesdays. And Thursdays, we've got the Headless's Magical Mailbag. Send those stories to headlessgiantpodcast@gmail.com, and we will read those on Thursdays. And then on Sundays, I do the trilogues. And I'll probably be on tomorrow as well. So check that out. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. And we got Jules. What is going on, sir? Please let everybody know. What's up?
Another great show, man. Always. It was good seeing everybody here. Guys, follow me on Twitter, X, @GrayPillPod, Instagram, GrayPill_podcast, Twitter, Rumble, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. And if you want to support the show, you can go over to Patreon. I just got 5 to 6 stickers, new stickers printed and on the way. I'm sending sticker packs out this week. Yeah, patreon.com/Great Pill Podcast. Tomorrow morning, esoteric book review. And I'll send the link out to you guys if you can't make it. No big deal. Me and Rat will be there. I don't know. I forgot what the wheel landed on, so we may spin the wheel again. And may not stream it out to the public. So you guys go over and subscribe to the Patreon. It's also a great way to support the show. And then, yeah, Divulgence Podcast at 2 Central. I think 2 Central or 2 Eastern. Me and Nick are going on. And I don't know, maybe I'll have something else this weekend. I forgot. Cult of Conspiracy. What's the date?
Oh shit.
Oh, Cult of Conspiracy is Sunday, guys.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I'll be putting that out on Patreon probably. And don't have any other shows. Rustic Gods, maybe sometime Headless. I don't know. We'll
Sure. Anytime
we'll
you got an
figure it
open
out.
spot, I'll be there.
Oh, and Austin Picard on January 9th, everybody. It's going to be a banger.
Oh, nice. That should be fun.
And we're getting closer to the 2nd year anniversary. You guys know what time it is. Let's fucking go. Anyway, again, thank you, Nick, for hosting this tonight. This was fun.
Of course. No, I had a blast.
Oh,
Come
and
on,
me
man.
and Doc got a show coming soon. He's going to be dropping our episode on his channel.
And Headless too.
Yeah,
Yep.
so got some bangers headed y'all's way, guys. And he just came on my show as well, so y'all go check that
Nice.
out. So did Julia.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah. So y'all go check that out if y'all haven't yet.
good stuff. Good stuff for sure. And Doc Brown, thank you so much, man, for jumping on and joining us tonight. It's always a pleasure.
No, man, I appreciate the invite, man. I don't get many opportunities to sit down and hang out with all you guys. You guys are some of my favorite people in this sphere, so I get to sit down and shoot the shit with you, man. I had a really good time. Didn't add a lot to the conversation, but I was glad to just be here and key in every once in a while. But yeah, my show, it's Prometheus Lens Podcast. Anywhere you consume content, same thing with the social medias. Websites, PrometheusLensPodcast.com. My book is Epic of Esau, Birthright, and Seed War. You can get that on Amazon. 20 for the hard copy, 10 for the digital. If you can't read or don't want to read, you can get on Audible. I read the book to you, so it's no AI stuff. You get to hear this Southern drawl, read it to you. I'm trying to think.
That's
Yep,
great.
and that's it.
That's great stuff, man. Thank you very much for joining us, dude. I always appreciate it. And
I
yeah,
love you
again,
guys, man.
hell yeah. Thanks. Yeah. And again, thanks to chat, everybody that was here from the beginning to end. There was a lot of you. That's why we do it. And until the next one, everybody be well. Later.